Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I'm joined by
Ionut from Willy.
And Alex, also from Creepy Willy.
It's great to be chatting to you today. I absolutely love your album, the whole theme and ideas of it.
Thank you.
Did you both get involved with the writing, or was that just down to one person for the ideas for the album?
No, generally it always started from one person, from me or from Lucian, who plays bass, he's not here today. But then we always develop them together in the studio and recording space.
Response been like so far from media and fans?
I think it's starting to build up because we've just started to promote it on media, on Facebook, Instagram and stuff. So I think it's just starting to build up, but it's been good generally. Yeah.
It does take time sometimes, but it will get there, man. It will build and build, honestly. I love Hack/Rebirth. I love that video. Are there plans to do more videos like that?
Yeah, for sure. It was really hard to do that one, but, and we're scared to start another one, but we sure would like to make at least 2 more for the album.
Yeah, and I think that we have a lot of lessons learned from creating this music video. Everything was thought of and executed, searching for people, searching for places to film it. So yeah, it was really intense, but we are very happy how it came out. So yeah, we'll definitely do it again.
Do a whole film of the whole album. Just do it. That'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Okay.
why not?
Absolutely. So people like to pigeonhole bands and genres of music. I would call you eccentric metal. Do you think that's a fair comment?
Yeah, I think it's as good as any other.
Yeah, we also had a pretty hard time trying to narrow it down to a specific genre.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's also a good description of our music.
We've got a bit of jazz in it, a bit of death metal, a bit of blues, even a bit of everything in there. So it's like a right mixture, and it's brilliant. I love it. So, what's the metal scene like in Romania? I know of Scarlet Aura and Euphobia. Is it a good scene over there?
Yeah, I think it's generally a good scene, and there is a lot of bands. I mean, I'm always surprised by new bands I never heard of. I heard of Scarlet Aura, they're great. I haven't heard of the other band yet. I'm going to check them out after the interview. But I think it's a really nice scene. It's growing, and we're starting to have big festivals and the concerts, even in Cluj, where we're from. We have like 2 places where there's a lot of movement, I think, from that point.
Okay, then. So, what's next for you guys? Then, are you going to be heading out on tour? Are you going to be playing any gigs or anything in Romania, and hopefully going out towards into Europe, but not Ukraine, obviously?
And not yet. Well, we're promoting our album right now, but we're planning some gigs, not a tour yet, because I mean it's summer now and things are starting to slow down.
Right.
Everybody's taking a pause, but we are planning some concerts for the near future, and we're starting to work on some new songs, of course.
Okay. So can I ask you about your inspirations? What bands were you sort of into growing up, and what was the first heavy metal album you ever owned?
That's a good question. I think it was Ride the Lightning from Metallica. I'm not sure, but I think that's the first album I actually owned. But I mean, one of the biggest influences is obviously King Diamond. I love King Diamond, and I love the whole doing a horror concert album. That's where it all started from, and that's one of the biggest inspirations for what we're doing, I guess.
Is that the same for you, Alex?
For me, I'm just trying to think of a first album. I know that first I got into rock. I was more listening to hip hop and stuff like this before, and I think I had one colleague in high school which like got me into rock and metal, and I really started listening. I think after I saw Lordi winning the Eurovision, I think that's how it's. It started to listening more and more, and afterwards I usually enjoy new metal and Slipknot, which is my favorite band. So but I enjoy all kinds of music. So
brilliant. So, can you remember the first time you ever stepped onto a stage and how it felt to have people watching you?
Yeah, I remember I was so scared. It was with my first band. We were first doing just some covers, so nothing really special. But I know that we had to fill up like an hour of playing, and we found out with 1.5 weeks before we had one song at that moment. So yeah, it was a really intense process of learning songs, and we were just at the beginning. Yeah, but the feeling after the concert was, well, every time it is, but yeah, I can't really describe it.
I bet. Is that the same for you?
Well, basically, the first time I ever stepped up on stage was a contest of sorts. We had to play two songs, and it was pretty horrifying, as Alex said. There were some metal songs, and the contest was really not about metal, so we really didn't fit in. And there were a lot of old people in the audience, and everybody stared really awkwardly. So, yeah, the experience was not that great, but the feeling after the concert was really awesome.
Cool. So you've just recently released this album. Can you
Yeah.
give us a bit of an idea of why you are called Creepy Willy? And will it be like a follow-up? Is there going to be a follow-up story to this album, do you think?
No, I think we're planning to do a different concept, and not necessarily a follow-up story.
Right.
We're called Creepy Willy. We were initially called Bizarro. That was the first name we chose, but it was already taken, so we decided to change it. I mean, it just kind of fits what we're trying to do, the whole horror theme, the music albums.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's around a specific character, which is Creepy Willy. So we're trying to present the whole album, and in the concerts also, we're trying to present this. And yeah, I think that's why it's a good fit, this name.
Brilliant. So what is your favorite horror film then?
That's a really, really hard question. Because there's a lot of great horror movies. I think I know it was Evil Dead 2 would be a great candidate. Also like Predator from the like more known films.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah, I don't know if I have really a preferred. I'm not really very much into this. I enjoy more like a combination of comedy and this horror movie, because yeah, when it goes to different extremes, like it's really really stupid or so, I enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, it goes too far sometimes, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay then. So if you could have 3 bands to share a stage with you, who would you choose?
Well, King Diamond, I think it would be a good fit. And of course, I would like to share the stage with Slipknot. That sometime it would be really an honor.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would go with, of course, King Diamond, you Portal, and you could. I would choose Queens of the Stone Age, although they don't fit at all. But I mean, I really like them.
Okay.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to, man. It's make believe. What was the last song you listened to?
Let me check.
I listen to Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world, like just
Oh, cool.
before the interview.
Okay.
For me, it was Raise the Dead from Hollywood Vampires.
Excellent, man. Okay, my Belgian friend always asks this question. So, if you were an instrument, what would you be and why?
A weird one, I guess, but a weird one.
Yeah, I think the drum would fit me also as an instrument.
A theremin, I think. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's it, right? The theremin, the thing you play with your hand.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get some all sorts of strange answers to that one. Okay, then. So, where would you like to see Creepy Willy in 5 years' time?
Well, I think I would like to see us playing at larger or medium festivals, and I would like to have another album under our belt and more experience.
Yeah, I would like to be at the stage where we enjoy as much as we do now doing what we do. And yeah, hopefully, of course, we would like to evolve and play bigger and bigger festivals and stages. So yeah, it's a combination of enjoying it as much as we do at the moment, but also trying to evolve, because that's something that I really enjoyed being in this band, that we always trying to push us to the next level.
Both speak really good English. It's better than mine. So have you been over to the UK?
Just on work trips for like 2 or 3 weeks. No,
All right.
nothing for an extended period.
I wasn't in the UK so far, but yeah, hopefully soon.
English is really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you give us 4 words to describe Creepy Willy?
I think strange bits, entertaining, interesting to listen to, and certainly not for everyone.
I think that's more than 4 words, but
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah, 4 characteristics, like say it like that.
And tongue in cheek would also be good. Of course, that's not like a word, more of an expression. But
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's sort of like black comedy, isn't it? Basically, that's what it is.
yeah,
I was interested in the cannibal babies. Where did they come from? Was that a nightmare or something?
No, Lucci wrote that one. He came up with the idea, but I don't think it was like from a nightmare, just a kooky idea, a B-movie like idea, you know.
Yeah.
Because the whole album has that vibe, and we try to construct every character, starting from that idea.
Brilliant. So, can you tell us a little bit about your social media? So, where can we find you? Obviously can find you on Facebook. Where else? Twitter, Spotify.
Yeah, we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We don't have Twitter, but we do have Spotify, TikTok, Apple Music.
Yeah, so all those platforms.
Yeah, I've just started following you on TikTok. I'm a TikTok newbie. I'm sort of getting used to it. It's quite good. It's all right, man.
We didn't know how to use the whole TikTok thing and make the short videos.
Okay, so it's 5 questions now. So either or either. So the first one is vinyl or digital?
I don't know. It depends. I think digital, because I can carry it around with me and listen to it wherever I go. But I actually listen to CDs the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
But digital.
For me at the moment, digital, but I hope maybe in the future to be able to collect a bit of music. So that's something I'm planning to.
Excellent.
Yeah, the problem with vinyl is that it's hard to carry around, and you have to buy expensive equipment.
Yeah, this is it, man. Absolutely. So, small intimate gig or festival?
Both for me. Each has its own thing. Festival, it's like open air. It's totally different than playing in a small club. Of course, when you're playing in a pub or so, it's very intimate. You connect with the audience much easier. So, yeah, maybe I think the pub still I enjoy it a bit more, because it's usually for us at least at the moment where we would play in the festivals a bit earlier. So usually there's not that many people, and it's a bit different vibe. But yeah, it's also nice, and I like walking around also after the concert in the festival. Yeah. But yeah, for the moment I would choose the pub.
Yeah, me too, because it's closer to the audience, I guess, and I like the fact that you get to socialize more with the people in the audience after the concert.
Yeah. Also, I mean, with your album, you could sort of like have like an Alice Cooper sort of stage show, couldn't you? Yeah. That would be epic.
Yeah, we already started doing that. We like, for example, Lucci is always costumed in Creepy Willy. He does these interludes with 4 songs. Right. So we also started to build that type of show.
Right, that'd be brilliant. Absolutely. When you do that, you're gonna have to set up a stream so we can all see it on Facebook. That'd be good. Yeah. Okay. So the next one then is pizza or beer?
Yeah.
I think pizza for me.
Okay. So thrash metal or traditional heavy metal?
Thrash. I started listening to thrash a lot, so when I began. So.
I think my modern for me a bit more.
And the last one is Heaven or Hell.
Good song. Good song.
It is.
I think Heaven.
Okay. Alex?
Yeah, hopefully there, but I don't think.
All right. So, yeah, I want to thank you so much for your time. It's been brilliant chatting to you. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
Well, first of all, thank you for the interview and thank you to everybody who's listening to us. And I don't know, stay creepy and enjoy.
Thank you very much for listening to our album. Thank you, Seb, for inviting us, doing this. And I really hope we'll meet as much as we can, also somewhere abroad. So not just in Romania. We really hope we can get the Creepy Willy Show international in the near future. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
That's not disgusting, then I don't know what is. Go. Wow! That was quite a sight, wasn't it? Not even I want to see that again. Indeed, your nervous grins, heavy breaths, and pale faces tell me that you are slightly confused. Very well then. Maybe this performance was too intimidating for you. Why don't we take the edge off and bring up on the stage something delightful, adorable even. Oh, my suggestion would be to keep your distance. Yes, they are indeed cute, but careful, they might want to bite. Make room for the baby! On the stage, as they creep, they look so strange.
Weird giggles, crying, laughter, people stare in annoyed wonder.
Hungry babies on the stage, start to cry, to scream, to rage.
Frantic screeches, crazy growls, flesh and blood is their desire.
A bucket of flesh, a bucket
of flesh.
Cannibal babies, cannibal babies, cannibal babies, chewing flesh. The days of blood enrages germ into war-beat beast natures.
Everybody by their hunger, how they bite and scratch each other.
Nothing seems to stop them now. They spread around into the crowd.
Empty, they attack. Everyone panics running back.
of flesh. Cannibal babies, cannibal babies, cannibal babies, chewing flesh. Cannibal babies, cannibal babies.